Hey guys, it's Katie. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be reviewing several of the new IT Cosmetics for Sephora products. IT Cosmetics was not previously sold in Sephora and now they are, and several of their newer products are exclusive to Sephora. But as I was scrolling through the Sephora website, several of the products that they say are exclusive I know are sold at QVC at least. The Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination and the Bye Bye Makeup Cleanser. So I got products that I know for sure are only sold at Sephora right now, just to try those out since they are exclusive and they're new. So, well, except for one. There was a serum that I didn't get just because I'm trying out another serum right now. So anyway, let me get into it and I'll share my thoughts. Okay, the first thing is the Anti-Aging Armour. And this has peptides, niacin, hydrolyzed collagen, hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, SPF 50, UVA, UVB, broad spectrum physical sunscreen, weightless, and quick absorbing. I don't know what 50 plus means. I don't understand when sunscreens say that. What does that mean? Like maybe a little bit more? Anyway. So this says it's a super smart skin perfecting beauty fluid. This is a tinted sunscreen. I thought at first it was a tinted moisturizer, but it's mainly just a tinted sunscreen. So it depends, well, I should say how this product works is dependent on what you put underneath it. So if you have really dry skin, you're going to wear a moisturizer underneath it that's really emollient and rich. And if you are more of a oily skin, you're going to wear something lighter. This adds no moisture, no thickness or emollients to anything, but I think that's good. So if you have oily skin, you might be able to get away with just wearing this. It has a really, really pretty finish on the skin. It's kind of opalescent and light reflecting. It's very, very thin in texture, and it just gives a really nice wash of color. And it does have a really high SPF, so putting this on after your moisturizer wouldn't add to any kind of greasiness or oiliness throughout the day. The first time I wore it, I thought it was a tinted moisturizer, so I put it on as such and then put my makeup on top. So I actually ended up going to a food truck festival in a park, and it was like 96 degrees and 90% humidity, and then at one point it did start to rain, and then the sun came back out, so it was like a sauna. It was so hot. I was sweating like crazy. I thought for sure when I got to the car that my makeup was going to be just literally dripping down my face because that's how hot it was. And I looked in the rearview mirror to back up, and I was like, wow, like every bit of it stayed in place, not a bit of shine. Not a bit of shine. So if you have oily skin, this might be perfect for you. And if you have dry skin, all you have to do is just wear a moisturizer underneath, which is what I did the next time, because by the end of that day my skin looked so dry and dehydrated, especially like around like here when I smile, it looks so dry and dehydrated, and so I couldn't do without a moisturizer. But once I put a moisturizer underneath, it worked beautifully. My only issue with it is it's supposed to be a universal color, like it's tinted, so it's supposed to be universal floral skin tones, and there's just no such thing. And so me being as fair as I am now, like as fair as the driven snow, I just can't wear it. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like as well. Okay, so you're supposed to shake it up, which is what I've done, and then I'm gonna add just a drop, and you can see how liquidy and runny it is. The shade is really, really nice. It's got kind of like an olive undertone, as opposed to like an orange or anything. It has a really nice finish to the skin. It's super, super smooth. All you need, as you can see, is like a drop. A little goes a long way. So despite being a really great product, I just could not make this work for me right now. It's just too dark. And I tried like really shearing it out and like even putting a little bit on my neck to make everything blend together. I just couldn't make it work. However, in the summer, I'm definitely going to be using it because I think it is so perfect for the summer, and there's so many other like really like skin loving good things in it. So, but for me, this one's a pass right now. Okay, so the next product is the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream, and this has, let's see the ingredients. It has anti-aging and skin loving copper, blue algae, caffeine, collagen and peptides, vitamin C, and cucumber. And this one I was actually really excited about and couldn't wait to try. I have a lot of puffiness under my eyes, like even more so than dark circles. My issue is puffiness. So I was really excited about this because a lot of the ingredients like cucumber and caffeine are supposed to really help with that. And then once I tried it, honestly, I was so disappointed. So it's kind of, let me show you the texture. It's kind of whipped in texture. It's not really thick, it's not really thin. Just kind of somewhere in between. It feels kind of smoothing when you put it on, it feels kind of cooling. And I did put it in the fridge to see if that would help, you know, like something that's actually cold. It does have like a firming feeling, like you feel like your under eye area might be tightening up a little bit. Like it feels like it's doing something, but then when you go a couple hours later to look in the mirror, like places that I didn't know I had issues, like right underneath my eye looked really dry and crepey. So I was like, well, that's not good. And so I tried it with another eye cream and the results were better, but I'm not, it's $48 for 0.5 ounces and I'm not gonna get another eye cream to make this one work. And I really didn't think it did anything anyway. So for me, this one is just a pass, which is sad. I feel like It Cosmetics has a lot of great products. This just isn't one of them, just because it purely does not live up to the claims, and it actually made my under eye look worse, if that's possible. Okay, the last product is the Bye Bye Pores Primer, and this is an oil-free primer. It contains Moroccan lava clay, colloidal clay, purifying charcoal, papaya fruit extract, peptides and collagen, hyaluronic acid. So you've got stuff to control oil, stuff to hydrate the skin, and stuff to kind of plump, like the hyaluronic acid, to plump where you have wrinkles. Folks, we have a winner. This stuff is awesome. It is one of the best primers I have ever used. It is $38 for 1 ounce, and I think it's worth every bit of it. It is not really runny, like it's more of like a whipped texture, but it's not thick, and it's not like if I'm comparing it to the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, it's not that thin. So a little goes a long way. As you can see, like that could cover your whole face, basically, that one pump, which is what I want. I don't want to have to, and it's not like a miracle when it comes to pores, but it definitely helps. It really smooths out the appearance of my skin. Even on days when I'm not wearing makeup, I feel like it's actually like beneficial to my skin, even if I just put it on, and then it just helps to make everything look more useful. It really helps to keep my makeup set, like really helps. I would say I get at least another like 4 to 6 hours out of my makeup, where otherwise it would start to kind of break down. This stuff really keeps it in place. I feel like unless you have like super dry skin, this would work. If you have super dry skin where you're really prone to really flaky areas, because it's not super thin and it's not completely hydrating, this would work for you. If you have that extremely dry skin, because there were few days where I was kind of getting breakouts and there were like some dry flaky areas like around the perimeters of my face, and it did kind of cling to those areas, and not in a good way, you know what I mean? Because it's not super thin, it's not just gonna smooth over it, like it did kind of cling just a little bit. So just putting that out there, if you have extremely dry skin, this might not work. Otherwise, I feel like every other skin type would love this primer. It's a really good one, and I think It Cosmetics really got one of their best products this time. So that's it. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.